Okay, this video we're going to talk about the age-old question. Do I want a floating pickup or do I want a mounted pickup? And the answer is yes. Apples and oranges, right? So on a floating pickup, it is amplifying the guitar evenly across. There's no pole pieces, very little adjustment that you can do with height. So it's picking up the guitar the way the guitar is supposed to sound. In other words, when the guitar is the little strings don't put up as much sound as the big strings, right? So therefore, when you're playing it, but it's pretty minute, isn't it? Now, do I want a guitar that has a floating pickup without a tone control? You don't, you make your tone adjustments there and forget it, and you concentrate on playing music. That's one thing I noticed about it when I'm playing with it. I'm only thinking about the music. I'm not thinking of the tone. The tone is what you got. This is it. Boom. So you just think about the music. Now this particular one is a very balanced sound. I think, it's adjusted with the amp. I've boosted the bass. Mid-range is about the same. Treble is straight up. I've cut the highs a little bit. So now the guitar I'm going to play now is another Golden Eagle. By the way, Golden Eagle again is like a L5. It's the L5. It's the answer to the L5 by the Heritage Company, the old Gibson guys. L5 is a little deeper. However, it doesn't have the same pitch or the same amount of headstock material. So, it's give and take. Now, here is this guitar. You got a good listen on this? By the way, in this, take into consideration, this is a wooden ebony bridge as opposed to what I'm going to play next has got a tune-o-matic. So let's hear the mounted pickup. Okay, now here we have a Golden Eagle. It's amazing to have actually two Golden Eagles in a room, but actually there's three. One I sold and I'm storing it for somebody. But these are just fantastic guitars. So anyway, look at, here we are now with a mounted Seth 59, and then Seymour Duncan, and not a Seth 59, a Seymour Duncan, a tune-o-matic bridge. So it's going to be a little different. We have tone controls here, volume and tone. So, when you roll the volume off, that affects the tone as well as the tone affects the tone. So you got like two tone controls. But here it is. It doesn't have the, it sounds more electric to me, which, So why am I wearing this glove? You know, because I'm going to join the Music Machine. Anybody remembers that? Talk Talk, remember that group? They played with a glove. But no, I cut my hand real bad, and I didn't want to, I wanted to hide it. So anyway, so it's just a different tone. It's completely different. You know, should you have a Strat or a Tele? The answer is yes. Should you have a floater or a humbucker mounted? Yes. Who knows? You know, they're just different. Everything affects tone. String, pick, amp, chord, you know, everything. So there are the two basic sounds. I think with the floater, you get more of a true sound of just the guitar. By the way, let me play this. You get the true sound of a guitar with the floater, but the amplified sound of the humbucker is a real pretty sound. So you have to make up your mind. One's not better than the other. What about feedback? People ask that. Feedback, you know what? It's about the same for both of them on those two guitars. I've done gigs with both of them, and feedback, you got to know how to control feedback, period, because it happens on both. So there you have it. Okay, I hope this helps you in making an informed decision on that. My dog is barking. I got to go find out what's going on. I'll talk to you later.